Good evening, all. Welcome to Tuesday night. Yeah, you guys ready for Friday night? Yes, we are live. Share if you like. What's up, everybody? We start at the top. Liz, Dee Dee, Diane, Lab Girl. Lab Girl. Sherelle, Nicole, Janelle, Legend, Nicole and Chris, JG, Eliana. Hello, Lola, Dahlia, Courtney, Beatriz, Michelle, favorite, Lola, Glornette, Lori, and Facebook user for now. How's it going? We have got, so here, let me show you this. Sorry, I'm caught a little bit off guard. I was doing something else. Yes, important to me, but something else. Lost track of time a little bit. So, if you've seen this, let me share this with you guys real quick. So, No More Cheeseke's Lies posted yesterday. That little scene right there, that little post. In Vanessa's live yesterday, she attempted to claim that people making her accountable for her own behavior and actions were never sworn in their elected offices. A simple Google search would have prevented her from making some idiotic rants toward these elected officials and their families. I hope that as her trials approach and a final decision is made on her custody case, the live video yesterday, this was a couple days ago already, is shown to the jury so they are aware that instead of making changes to her in her own life, she continues with her attempts of blaming everyone else and spewing false allegations toward the very people that were elected to ensure she is held responsible for her behavior. She claimed that some people were not sworn in. Here's a judge getting sworn in, and in fact he was. And where'd they go? Everybody getting sworn in. So, what the heck was that all about? I don't know. Maybe you can hear it for yourself and see what you think. So let's do the video real quick. It's not a long video. I think it's 30 or 40 minutes. 20. It was on from the 25th of September. Holy crap, I'm deaf. There's a lot of music in this thing. So, without further to do, okay, now I can wind up. All right, yeah, 23 minutes. Well, it's not real bad. So this is in reference to what No More Cheeseke's Lies was talking about in that post, in case y'all didn't get it. Okay, I want to hit play. got some. It's really loud. All right, I don't want to hear that music. So why she does that, I don't know. It takes Facebook takes on her videos a lot. So a lot of times you'll get a part two or whatever, and she has to start over again. All right, here we go.
I hope all of you are doing well. I hope all of you are doing well. I got my seatbelt on.
I don't think she hopes that, but that's okay. We'll pretend that she does.
Live here in the Rio Grande Valley, South Texas. Y'all getting there's like a little, is there a football game today? I'm sure, right? It's Sunday. Oh my goodness. This is a political post. It's political. Sometimes things are so bad you just have to not just smile, but some things goes up. No, just so. A lot of y'all that have been following my story don't need any extra to understand. You already understand, right? I've been a nurse for 25 years. I was living a very quiet life. Nobody really knew who I was, just my family, my friends, and whatever. Co-workers, things like that, right? Co-workers, because I was at 37 at that time when everything fell apart. I was 37 and, just living my life, working, going to school, raising my kids. That's it, right? Nobody had a problem with me. Nobody. And then, of course, I had to stand up. I stood up for my best friend. I chose to do that, right? But when you're a parent, I was forced to stand up for my children. And the thing is, I don't just, if you know me by now, you know that I just don't do it. I'm not just going.
Hey, that's really loud, right? If I put it on full blast, you get a lot of that road noise.
I'll do that the first time. I'll do it the first time, right?
So I'm going to lower it a little bit.
You know me by now, and you know me by now. That means that you know that I do the most.
So I'm going to lower it a little bit. That's too freaking loud.
The 100% absolute most, like the most, like the most. Like there's nothing more that any human could have done in that situation. That's doing the most. And along the way, police officers harmed me. District attorneys harmed me. Prosecutors harmed me. And my family. School districts harmed my family, and they harmed me, because when you harm my family, you're harming me.
Yeah, I get tired of hearing how everyone else is to blame for her woes, and she will not take blame for any of it, not a single, not even like, she will just never come out and say, okay, well, this, I did have this problem and I should have. No, she won't do that. Everyone else is the cause of her problems. Yeah, sorry, but there is law and order, so.
Everything that could possibly happen happened. It's huge, right? But then I had to speak out against all of it, and I had to the harder that they were coming at me, you see, because every time they offended me, I was like matching energies. Not one of those people in power, not one, had in their entire lives dealt with an opposition who matched their energy or exceeded it. Can you imagine how they felt? Not just their egos.
I wonder.
But can you imagine how they felt when I started to make sense and I started to say this is wrong? And literally you could look up the law or this or that and see. And some of you just didn't even need any convincing. You knew right away it's wrong. Like that shit's wrong. That's bad. Right? No, I was 37 7 years ago. I'm 44. I'm 44. I was 37 7 years ago. 7 years ago, I was 37. Right now, I'm 44. I'm about 3.5 months away from being 45. So there's been a lot of cases, no convictions, lots of cases.
That's because they're still pending. Nothing has been done. You haven't been acquitted. You haven't been, what's the word I'm thinking about? They're still in process. So jury, whether it's a judge or a trial by a jury of your peers, hasn't happened yet. That's why you have been convicted. That's why you're not in jail right now yet.
And some tables turning. Barely now. Barely around now. Barely around now. Barely around now. Barely around now. That's why I've been able to kind of ignore all the bullshit that people try to tell me. You know, you must have done something wrong, this and that. Please. You know how sweet the victory is going to be, especially in the face of all of these ignorant or mean or evil people in the Rio Grande Valley where I live? When literally my story is finally, my saga, this particular saga in my life is finally over. And she was right the whole time. You don't even know. I say it with such confidence because it's going to be. It is. During those times, I've had to defend in various ways. There was like 3 or 4 times where we had to have a visiting judge to decide on something because then these knucklehead judges did not want to do what they were supposed to do, right?
Knucklehead judges.
Wow. Please do not tell me that this is what I just found out. Once in a while, even the judges, you see, I haven't said any names, but these are.
You might as well have. I mean, how many judges have presided over are presiding over all of your cases? Let's see. Fraud, stalking. Was one of them dismissed? I think something might have been. Fraud, stalking. And the fraud is a welfare fraud of over $75,000. Theft of personal property. Oh, that's right. Caught on video. Yeah. Stalking charge. Yep. So, what was that 4th one? Oh, custody. Custody of your kids you're seeking. But you keep doing these videos, but let's just continue.
There are people that even I respected. These are people that have loving families, supporters. You know what's really bad, and this happens all over the nation, but it's especially bad in the Rio Grande Valley, and I can attribute it being especially bad in the Rio Grande Valley because it is so hard for people in the Rio Grande Valley to reach the levels of official capacity that you reach. It's hard. It's really hard. It's not easy. This is a hard place to rise. There's people that...
Yeah, the arrest with the video that's been shown. Where she gets arrested, she has her kids in the back, she will not open the door or the window for the police officers. Yeah.
Just hard.
Thank you.
So when they
That's a big one.
You could have somebody be like a district court judge in their family, and that they will be proud of that judge, even when that judge is exposed doing something that absolutely damaged another human. No joke. And I'm saying this now. So that down the road, the family members and friends come across this video and they know that you can be mad at me all the hell you want. I don't care if you're an activist, this and that. I don't care if it was your mom, your grandma, your grandpa that did it to me. You best believe that however strong you think you are, and however, obviously, because you came from a strong person that was able to be in the capacity to do some damage to me, however strong you think you are, you think your cousins are, you think your primos are, you think all of y'all are, you think your friends are the friends of these people, right? However strong you think your person is, because you're not even as strong as them, because they've reached a pinnacle in their life that you will never reach. That's why you're there like, no, not our person. And even if they harm somebody, we're going to just re-victimize you and we're going to harm you too. Yeah, we're going to harm you too because we don't like it that you survived our person. And if you survive, you better survive silently. Hell no. That's what this video is about. No. For 7 years, I have told every single person that had just done me wrong, was in a position to either choose to do wrong or not to do wrong, was in a position to get the hell out of the picture. And they still wanted to keep their asses in it. So down the road, I don't want these friends, family members, compas, comadres. Don't be crying when your person is revealed to have done what they did to me. Don't.
She keeps saying that. And in case you guys don't know, nothing's going to be revealed at all, ever, at all. She's made so many allegations against so many people, yet not a single complaint has been filed. Not a single complaint, not a police report, nothing like that. Especially against John Allen, that she claims as a mastermind of her Christmas Eve beating 2020, which shouldn't have happened. But if somebody beats the crap out of you like that, and you keep saying you have proof that certain people did it, who wouldn't file a complaint? Who wouldn't press charges? Who wouldn't file a report? See, these are some basic things in life that anybody, 115 people here, anybody, for a beating 10% of what you got, they would have filed charges. Not let it go for almost 2 years and then start talking like everybody's guilty. If they are that guilty, why haven't you done? Why isn't there any reports? Anything? Nobody's been even questioned on it because there's nothing to question because nothing happened with those people. And those people are John Allen, Ofelia Moreno, Frank Marr, and you keep throwing Jojo Malone in there once in a while. You even threw my hat in the ring once. And I was not even in town. But that's okay. You keep thinking what you're thinking. But it doesn't make sense. It does not.
And if you do, ready yourself for my survival. Because you're not going to like it. You're not. I don't care if it's 15 families. I don't care if it's 2,000 supporters. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is.
And that's the problem. And yes, that beating case is closed a long time ago. It's got dust on it. It's not even been reopened. It's not going to be reopened because there's nothing there. It's in the back. It's in the attic in the basement of the police station somewhere. It's already locked up. It probably has a destroy after 2 years because there's nothing there.
I don't. Because if your person can do that kind of shit to me, can you imagine the shit that they got away with doing to other people before me? Before me, I was just the loudest one of their victims. Are you kidding me? Hell no. And I will make an example out of the case of the family members and friends of so-and-so official. I will put you on a spotlight. I sure enough will. I sure enough will. I sure enough will. Remember, it was the badass that you were going to be mad about. The badass of the badasses. The true, strong, tough friend, family, compadre, comadre, sister, cousin, whatever. Mijito, mijita, whatever.
Does she actually think somebody's going to be afraid of her talking like this? I swear she's having these conversations with herself. She really is.
So if they can do some shit to me, believe me, I will survive all of you. And I will showcase your inappropriateness. If I survived your top dog that you're all, in a tizzy about, whenever it's revealed what they did to me, then I'll certainly survive all of you. All of you.
Whenever it's revealed. Ain't gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Nope.
I'm saying it right now.
Nope.
Oh my goodness. What? You know what? Is it wrong of me to be as strong as your people have made me? Because let's remember, it is everybody that harmed me that made me strong. Everybody that harms me. Everybody. Why do you think people spar? Why do you think boxers spar? Why do you think all these fighters spar? Why do you think that? Because you go through that little battle and you survive that little battle and you learn from that little battle and you come out stronger with every spar, right? Some of your people straight up started a war with me. A war with me. Not knowing that shit, I'm doing this to somebody that she don't need a law degree. She don't need judges' robes. She don't need a damn thing but democracy and her mind and her strength. I don't know what your people were thinking. Getting in elections, accepting appointments, taking all these, I don't know what your people were thinking. When they decided that they could act that way, but most of all, that they thought that they could get away with that shit with me, of all people. No. So, I say this because there was a very serious thing that occurred. And, of course, an official was brought in to decide on something. Imagine my surprise right now when I find out.
Find out what? What is he going to find out this time? What are you going to find out this time?
This official did not render a verdict oppositional of what I was asking for, and in the name of justice, while they didn't even take their oath. Oh, yeah. That's official 101.
What she got right there?
That's top dog election person 101. 101. That's the basics. You take your oath. You don't got no business doing not a damn other thing in that capacity if you don't take your damn oath. And let me tell you, it's not as if that ruling didn't lead to damage, because it did, and that's the problem. That's the problem. Now let me guess. You're gonna say, well, in all their career, you're the only one they made a mistake with, so nothing.
I'll show it again in a minute.
So nothing. Damage is damage to a human. You're not going to disrupt my life. You're not going to put my freedom in jeopardy. You're not going to put my ability to be a parent in jeopardy. You're not going to do a damn thing like that. And even if it was the first time that you did it in your career, I'm still not going to take the shit of your family members and friends. That matters to me. I cannot believe that. And I cannot believe that I'm going to have to wait till tomorrow. I cannot believe this. But you know what? I'm not surprised, because it's the Rio Grande Valley. It is. It is. And even though it's so interesting that stuff that's supposed to be like a huge deal, like, no way. That person was a DA without taking an oath. That person practiced for how many years doing what? Without taking their oath? That person made this and that decision without taking their oath? Okay, well, it's not so bad if it didn't cause damage, though. But it did cause damage? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's freaking serious. It's serious. So I'm letting you know now. Because you're going to come to my page. You're going to come like a year from now. Who is this girl that's saying these things about my loved one?
Yeah, who is this girl that's behind bars right now? Who?
It's me. I'm right here. You found the right video. It's me. Mm-hmm. It's me. Mm-hmm. My name is Vanessa Stephanie Tijerina. I'm the one you're looking for. It's me. I'm her. It's me. I'm her. I'm the one that you are inappropriately and unreasonably angry at. It's me. I'm her. I'm the one that didn't take your person's bullshit. I'm the one that didn't let your person's bullshit slide, because you know what? In their official capacity, they don't let shit slide. So when they mess up and they know that they are doing something to the public in their official capacity because they're just very strict and they don't let shit slide, what makes you think that when they damage somebody, that person's going to let it slide? That's why they should have left a sleeping dragon lie.
Oh, boy.
Should have left her alone. You should have left her alone. Because when you get into an opposition, when you try to come after somebody like that, there's going to be a back and forth. And sometimes the people that were on the right side of the issue suddenly find themselves being the very same kind of accused person that they were dealing with. Blame your person. Go on and keep on looking at my page if you want. Remember, this is to you in the future. If any of y'all want to try to come over here, for real, I'm being serious. Like I said.
So, future you, make note of this date. Because when you come back from the future, when you go to the future and then whatever, at some point she's going to want an apology. She might be busy in jail behind bars, talking at you with her little telephone, but she's going to want an apology still. Bet.
Said, I don't care if you are a activist. I don't care if you have a big ass family. Are you kidding me? There's more of us than there is of the politically connected. If you haven't understood that, I don't know what's wrong with you. Do the math. There's literally more people being prosecuted than there is prosecutors. There's more people being judged in courtrooms than there is judges. There's more people being locked up than there is police. Do the math. There's more of us. So you're the official, and you came over here to see what I said? You saw how vague I made that message, right? First of all, if it's true, how dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you? But I bet you that day that you made that decision.
So you got to see this now.
And you made it so quickly, almost as if you knew. You knew, and you let us go through the motions knowing exactly how you were going to decide at the end. You know, you're smart enough. You went through all of that. You're an intellectual. If you want people before you to accept whenever they mess up, whenever they could have made different decisions, whenever they had an oversight in their life or a glitch in their life, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it, then perhaps it would be wise to take on your own way of thinking.
Where are we at here?
Instead of watching my video and being mad,
20 minutes.
why don't you reflect upon your choices? Why don't you think that perhaps this is the universe's way of letting you know we're going to humble you? Because you're so used to humbling people in the position that you're in, we're going to humble you. We're going to humble you. And perhaps you've never felt this level of humility ever in your entire life. But those are the chances that you take when you decide to create a miscarriage of justice in the life of the likes of someone like Vanessa Tijerino. That's all I have to say. That's it. That's all I have to say. All right? As vague can be, as vague can be. Wow. You know that it's not just going to affect me, right? If it is true, do you know how many lives have been affected because of this? Because of the outcomes of these things? This should have never been happening had you not failed to do that thing that you're supposed to do.
She's just talking out of her ass right now. She really is. She's grasping. Time is running out. Vanessa, time is running out.
Wow.
Wow. I was a little, right? Ugh.
Don't like being on the other side, do you? It's not nice being on the other side, right? But you deserve to be on the other side with this issue. I never deserved to be on the other side. So if you feel uncomfortable being on that side, knowing, oh my goodness, I did mess up that bad. How do you think it feels for me that you should have never been forced in a position so that the public could think she deserves to be on that side? And so that you can throw me into survival mode to prove all of you wrong. How do you think I feel? If you're uncomfortable knowing you belong on this side now, how do you think I feel when I should have never been thrown into this at all? I pray for the best for you. You know who you are. Bye, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Well, there you go. It wasn't long. It was very to the point. Kind of. No, it wasn't even to the point, was it? She thought she was being very vague because she's so smart. She can outsmart anybody, including judges and lawyers and district attorneys, with their own infinite wisdom and lots of training, lots of schooling, that she can fool everybody because everybody's an idiot. She's the smartest one around. Look at that mug on that puss. Just that smugness. You know, and I never wished jail for anyone. And I don't, unless it's something obviously criminal. But what I do wish for is a day of reckoning. And that day of reckoning is going to come for you. And all these videos that you're doing and all these things that you're saying about people, about law enforcement, about judges, about DAs, about attorneys, they're going to come to bite you in the ass. It's going to be a big bite. I don't get it. So, we have any clinical psychologists here? How is it some people are such meatheads that when they're going through all this legal career, legal problems in your life, that the last thing you want to do is get in front of a microphone or get in front of your phone, get on social media, and badmouth the attorneys, the judges, law enforcement. That's not a good career move. Why some people don't get that? It's a basic something, you know? It's like, can you imagine if O.J. Simpson went online every day after trial and started talking crap about the judge, about the attorneys, about whoever? Well, I don't know. Then again, L.A., maybe they can get away with it. Because Los Angeles is a whole other... I don't even know what you call Los Angeles. But I guess there they can get away with stuff like that. But day of reckoning will come. Let's see what we got here. Mox, yeah, no, she's got an attorney. Dan Sanchez is her attorney. Yeah, she does get serious issues on many levels. Many levels. And I was looking through her. She made it sound like the DA maybe came to her chat, came to her comments. So I'm just kind of scrolling to see what. Nope, I don't see anything there. That might have been a bullcrap lie as well. Pretending that the attorney came to visit her page and make comments, or the DA or whatever. Probably a bullcrap lie. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand. I'll never understand it. The decisions that some people make, I'll never understand. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not Mr. Perfect at all. I got my own issues. I got my own flaws and things like that. Everybody does. But I wouldn't be that stupid to criticize attorneys and law enforcement and the DA. Right as you got a few cases coming up finally for resolution. Good luck. Good luck. Have fun with that. That's all I got for right now. I'll be back maybe thinking about a little bit later tonight doing a pillow talk. And I'll put out the little thingy for you guys if anybody's awake and wants to do that. So thanks for hanging out. Pretty good crowd. I got 130 people here. I wish the video was longer. And she did a couple other videos today. But they were about some kind of medication and nah. And then she did one about cosmetics. Nah. I'm not one to bother with, physical appearance and all that stuff. That's not my thing. So I'll let you know if I come back in a little bit. Thanks for being here, everyone. Talk to you in a little